Hello and welcome to another episode of Celeste, where I will attempt to get through this again. For me, it's been about 30 seconds, so at least you guys don't have to watch me warm up like you do on episodes between days. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to die in stupid ways. It just means I'll do it less. But by no means will I ever stop dying in stupid ways. That's just not realistic to expect. Hate to break it to all of you, but I'm just not good enough at video games for that. Well, that's unfortunate. Life is hard, man. Really hard. Really, really hard. I don't know why I hesitated there. It was clearly the right time to do the jump, and I just hesitated for some reason. I could not tell you why. Oh gosh. Yeah, I didn't get high enough. Life is hard, man. No one understands. But anyway, so I was talking about World of Warcraft and how much I like it and why I'm doing the challenge that I am. But really, the reason I'm doing the challenge that I am can effectively just comes down to I like World of Warcraft a whole lot. I particularly like questing in World of Warcraft, so this is a challenge I can do on my stream that's maybe fun for people to watch. I don't know. I'm doing it because I feel like it. Let's be honest. Like, it's a bonus for me if you guys like it, but like, doing it for me. Like, before I even started streaming, before I even thought about starting streaming, I was already doing this challenge. Although I was only doing it with one of each class rather than two of each class except for Shaman and Paladin. Because I wasn't separating. At the time I wasn't separating the other two. Horde and Alliance, there we go. Jeez, English is hard, man. It's the only language I'm fluent in, so like, I'm just screwed, right? Can't even talk properly in the only language I'm fluent in. Yeah, life is hard. And still, no one understands. Not even I understand. Chapter 7 Seaside, I thought I understood, but I'm not sure I do. I hesitated and I shouldn't have. I jumped too soon. 'Tis true, 'tis true. I have jumped too soon. Got there a little too, I once again jumped too soon. Okay, I almost jumped off, and I would have been so angry with myself if I had. But okay, I made it to the next screen. Now let's look at what let's look at this nonsense. Okay. So what's my play here? I have to get over to that. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that yellow was a thing for a second. I'm good at life, I swear. I accidentally gave up a dash, and I don't think I could afford to. I went too early. Once again. Oh, I should have dashed a second time. I don't know why I didn't. I just wanted to stay true to that first dash's failure, you know? I once again accidentally gave up a dash. We'll see if I can make it without it, though, and it looks like I can. Heck yeah. Oh, thank goodness they put an extra dash in there that you didn't need. Whew. Okay, that's a lot of switches, but... Okay, I think I maybe know what I need to do. No, that my original plan is a bad idea. Okay, yeah, gotta figure out how fast these things go compared to. Yeah, my original plan's a bad idea. So what's a good plan? Whoops. Actually, my original plan kind of works. Yeah, okay, I see what I need to do. I just gotta time it real well. Really well. Or just do that. Oh, I missed the thing. Life is hard, man. I do really like these puzzles. I think they're cool. They're hard, but they are awesome. That is not the direction I meant that to take me. I just panicked. I don't know where I was going. Not the right direction, that's for sure. Once again, not the right direction, that's for sure. Anyway, so hope all of you continue to stay safe in this whole epidemic thing that's going on. Where I am, we're doing a really good job of flattening the curve. It does boggle my mind how few people abide by the 6 feet away thing. Like people just ignore it, and I'm like, that's literally like how you've been told directly how to avoid getting sick. Even if it's only the flu, why are you trying to get yourself sick? Like, even if this was only the flu, which it's not, but even if it were, why are you trying to get yourself sick? And if you want to know why I say it's not just the flu, it's because since it hospitalizes 1 in 5 people to the point that they need respirators, a lot of people don't seem to get that the reason that 1 in 5 people aren't dying, the reason its mortality rate isn't above 20% is because we have respirators now. That's a relatively new invention. Like, we invented those recently. Those are a relatively new thing in the world. And people don't seem to realize that, like, the only other epidemics we have to compare this to are older. We don't really have a whole lot of recent things that spread to this degree to compare it to. Like, the most recent other flu to spread this far was, what, Spanish flu? That was a while ago, though. Like a long while ago, wasn't that? I forget what year, but a long time ago. And we've made a lot of medical advancements in the last while. Like, we make more medical advancements all the time, so diseases that used to be really deadly aren't. And that would have included COVID-19. COVID would have been significantly deadlier by, you know, about 20%, because I guarantee you, without a respirator, many of the people who were hospitalized would have died. And that is one heck of a kick to its mortality rate, yeah? But people don't seem to get that. They don't seem to get that it's still dangerous. Like, just because it doesn't kill you doesn't mean it doesn't make you really, really sick. It just means it doesn't kill you. Like, that's all that means. It does not mean that you don't almost die from it. Gosh darn, I didn't swing down fast enough on the controller. And it does not mean that you don't... Lost my train of thought. You don't something. But yeah, it's... people are dumb, and they don't think logically about the fact that, you know, they don't consider all the factors, which is fair. Most people don't have time to consider all the factors. But that's why we have experts. That's why we have people whose entire job it is to figure out what the appropriate response to this is. To put it in perspective, it's like the people who are ignoring this are the same people who would get an electrician in saying, hey, my electricity isn't working on this. My electricity isn't working on this. The electrician gives them some advice about how they can fix it, and they go, you know, I think I know better than you. When they're not an electrician and haven't ever really handled electricity in their life, aside from the way everyone has. And they're like, no, clearly I know more than you on this subject, and I think I can handle it. When, like, clearly they can't. Okay, cool, made it through that screen. And soon enough they get to do another one. Why are... I guess that, yeah, that's to show me the timing. Oh, okay, this'll be interesting. Oh yeah, this'll be real interesting. I don't know why I delayed so much there. That was a mistake. supposed to... Yeah. I did that a little too early. Same. No, darn it. I was doing so well. That's definitely not what I was hoping to have. Ah, gosh darn it. Life is hard, man. No one understands. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've made terrible mistakes. Save me from the mistakes I've made. Perf. I'm just curious if you could possibly go fast enough to just skip that section entirely. Like, is it possible to? Life is hard. But it's okay, because I understand. Darn it. Did it too soon. Oh. I've made a terrible mistake. Mistakes were made, let's leave it at that. This game is not easy. I know it might surprise some of you to find out, since generally people online are, you know, gods of video games, but this game is not... Oh my gosh, I needed to get that double dash. I didn't even notice it until just then. No, darn it, I jumped too early. I was so close. Into the abyss I go. I was talking about my death before that, but, you know, it's fitting, right? I don't know what I was doing there. Gosh darn it. I've made a terrible mistake. Man, it is really easy to make terrible mistakes in this section. Like, so easy. You have no idea the mistakes I can make. Like, had I died on this X before? I don't think so. But, you know, a new day, and some new spikes to die on. You know what, I haven't died on these spikes. I still haven't. I think the funniest part of that joke is that was not on purpose. That was legitimately just me being bad at life. And I think that's especially impressive, you know? Like, that's unfortunate. The worst thing is when you dash like that, you don't go very far, and you don't get to keep your dash. That's the absolute worst timing. Anyway, that's enough attempts of this for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.